A jury was supposed to convene. 1,937 fake vaccination cards, saline injections given to children, $28,000 worth of vaccines destroyed. But the jury never convened because political power made the decision before the courtroom ever could. This is not a pardon. This is a system collapse. According to Stanley Milgram's research on authority bias, people trust authority figures without evaluating the substance of what they say. And when one authority protects another authority inside the system, the jury mechanism loses its meaning. This video is not about a doctor. This video is about how the justice system can be stopped by political intervention. In the rest of this video, you'll see how a trial ended while still waiting for a jury verdict, and how authority bias operates both at the public level and inside the system itself. And you would have chosen a side. Common sense tells us this: doctors are experts, so we trust them. Psychology shows that this is a dangerous automatism. Stanley Milgram's authority experiments showed that 65% of people will perform actions they believe are morally wrong when instructed by an authority figure. In medical contexts, that number is even higher, because doctors are not only authorities, they are perceived as life-saving experts. Research shows that patients accept doctors' recommendations without questioning them. The phrase, "the doctor said so," ends the discussion. The case of Dr. Michael Kirk Moore sits at the exact center of this paradox. A plastic surgeon from Utah. Parents came to him and said, "We don't want our child vaccinated, but we want the record." Moore offered them an option, a saline injection. The child sees the needle, feels the pain, believes they were vaccinated. The parents get the record. Everyone is satisfied, but the system called it fraud. A doctor offers you a choice. Is it legal? Is it ethical? Or did neither side ask the question because both trusted the authority figure? But the real problem hadn't even started yet. The jury system is a promise. 12 citizens examine the evidence and decide. But in 2025, that promise collapsed. The Dr. Moore trial began in July 2025. The jury was selected. Opening statements were delivered. Prosecutor Sachiko Jepsen said hundreds of Utah doctors followed the CDC program. Dr. Moore violated it. The defense responded, he gave people a choice. No one was harmed. The trial lasted 1 week. On July 7, 2025, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene wrote to Attorney General Pam Bondi, "Dr. Moore is a hero. The charges are unjust." On July 12, 2025, Pam Bondi dropped the case. She wrote on X, "Dr. Moore gave patients a choice. The federal government did not. He did not deserve decades in prison." The jury never delivered a verdict because political authority replaced 12 citizens. Authority bias doubled. The public trusted Dr. Moore because he was a doctor. The system trusted Pam Bondi because she was the Attorney General, and the jury disappeared. You might be thinking right now, but the doctor might be innocent, or but the doctor might be guilty. This is exactly the problem. The jury was supposed to decide that. The system did not allow it. Psychologists call this authority conflict. When two authority figures send opposing messages, the public chooses a side. They don't look at evidence. They believe the authority they trust more. In the Dr. Moore case, two narratives formed. Narrative 1, the prosecution. Dr. Moore sabotaged a federal program. He destroyed $28,000 in vaccines, distributed 1,937 fake cards, injected children with saline. This is fraud. Narrative 2, the defense and political figures. Dr. Moore gave people a choice. Parents asked for it. No one was harmed. He is a hero. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Secretary of Health, said, "Dr. Moore deserves a medal." At this point, the system split. One group saw Dr. Moore as a hero, another saw him as a criminal. But the jury never decided, because the Attorney General dismissed the case before jury deliberations. She called it justice. But whose justice? That of 12 citizens or that of one person? January 11, 2023, Dr. Michael Kirk Moore was indicted by a federal grand jury. Plastic Surgery Institute of Utah, 1,937 fake CDC vaccination cards, more than $28,000 in government-supplied vaccines destroyed. Parents paid $50 in cash or donations. Some children, at their parents' request, were injected with saline. The children believed they were vaccinated. Moore and the other defendants faced up to 35 years in prison. Charges included defrauding the federal government, destroying government property, and conspiracy. On July 9, 2025, the trial began in Salt Lake City. The jury was selected. The trial was expected to last 15 days. On July 12, 2025, Attorney General Pam Bondi dropped the case. Marjorie Taylor Greene said, "Thank you, Pam Bondi. Dr. Moore is a hero." Senator Mike Lee said, "Dr. Moore should have been free." The jury never deliberated. They never examined the evidence. Political power replaced 12 citizens. Moore's attorney said, "Our clients committed no crimes. The evidence showed that." Prosecutors said, "This is not a matter of opinion. It's a matter of evidence." Who was right? The jury never said, because it was never allowed to. Automatic trust in doctors is dangerous. Political authority can invalidate a jury. And when two narratives collide, the system chooses a side, not 12 citizens. The problem is not ignorance. It is authority bias operating at multiple levels. If while watching this video you thought, "But the jury could have made the wrong decision," you're right. But the jury should have decided. The system didn't allow it. And that day, justice stopped being a process and became a political choice. To see how authority replaces authority inside the system, piece by piece, subscribe. This autopsy is complete.